Being tasked with helping the boomers raise a bomber plane from the bottom of the lake, we made a long trek through the Mojave to reach Lake Mead. Using the rebreather we got from Jack, we attached the ballast to the plane, freeing it from its watery depths and bringing it to the surface. As a thanks for all of our help, the boomers agreed to assist us in the future should we ever need them. Next, we made our way to the Great Khans to see what their plans are for the Mojave. Discovering some disagreement with how things are being run, we used this to our advantage to convince the Khans to break their ties with Caesar, enlightening them about what Caesar's real plans are for the wasteland. We had to track down some evidence and speak to some respected members of the Khans, but eventually we convinced them. Now it's back to the strip. All right, so we are back in the strip here, and I think we want to start with Gamora. Well, we might as well because we're right here. But just to double check and kind of refresh what it is that we're doing, let's go into quests. And so there's a couple that relate to this. And we might have it. Yeah, we have it. I've already kind of like set myself up here. How little we know is to talk to the receptionist in Gamora about Omerta activities. And the side bets one has us going through and kind of, getting to meet all of the factions and families interested in the strip or that have a stake in what happens here. Pretty much all the rest of these all have to deal with going to the fort and going into this bunker. Now, there's also a way to, take over Mr. House's computer system and have Yes Man inside Lucky 38. I don't know how we do that, but it's something worth looking into, I suppose. And then we have this one, too, which is to bug an access point or something for the followers of the apocalypse to find out how Mr. House stays alive. But for now, we're just going to keep focusing on these factions, and then we'll kind of get into some of that other stuff. So right now, we're going to go talk to the receptionist in Gamora about Omerta activities. Let's give it a go.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamora. Check your weapons with me.
I'm going to say okay, but keep holdout weapons.
You'll get these back on your way out.
Just in case. And if it's going to let me do it, I'm going to do it. Okay, so got the receptionist here. So we've already kind of actually ticked off, not like ticked off in a bad way, like made mad, but, checked off one of the tasks on that side bets where we can just tell them to ignore the Omertas already. But we obviously want to know what they're up to, so let's talk.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today?
Let's see. What do we have here? What is there to do around here? I'm calling in for an outstanding balance for some information. Tell me what the Omertas are up to. Yeah, let's give that a try.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know?
I need to know who to talk to about what's been going on in Omerta. In Gamora. With the Omertas.
All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
Okay, so now, well, that's already completed, so we can talk to Caccino now. But there was a couple other options. I wonder if we can get back into those. Yeah, so tell me what the family is up to.
Sorry, they don't tell me their plans, and I don't want to know. I'm just happy they don't make me fuck anybody anymore.
Well, that is a silver lining. I'll give her that. There was one other option, but I think it's just to talk about something else. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm sure you have all the good dirt on what goes on around here.
I sure do, but loose lips sink ships.
Don't worry about me. I can keep your secrets.
All right. You look pretty trustworthy.
Okay, is it just like, since we already know, it doesn't matter? What can you tell me about what's going on around the strip?
I hear you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there in as long as anybody can remember.
It lets us click this again, so will she tell us something different?
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long time. It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the Strip were little more than warring tribes. The OMERTAS even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time. I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks. Sorry, that's all the news worth talking about. All I have, at least. Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino. Later.
Okay, so I accidentally muted myself there for a second, but let's go ahead and check out our quest so we can go talk to Kachino about the suspicious Omerta activities. So let's see where he is on our local map. We gotta go further into the casino, obviously. And it says that we could maybe ask somebody about him, so... Ooh, a floor manager.
What the fuck are you looking at?
We're gonna find Kachino.
Kachino? Get out of my face.
Okay, well, that wasn't very helpful, actually, so... let's see.
The fuck are you looking at?
Where can I find Kachino?
Kachino?
Same thing, nothing. Not very helpful people around here. Okay, so... I guess we can follow the marker and see where he went. I think these are elevators, yeah. So I don't think I want to go upstairs quite yet. But we'll follow the markers over here. Is that him? Yeah.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
Okay, so I hear you've been doing some business on the side. What can you tell me about more? Let's ease into it. What can you tell me about Gomorrah?
I banged Lot's wife and licked her salty ass. The fuck do I look like? I'm the one asking the questions here.
Well.
Now tell me why you've been dropping my name before I get some muscle over here and we find a private place to talk.
I hear you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
Okay. I hear you've been dealing with some business that is off limits for the family.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass.
Okay, so check Kachino's room or his persons for some proof of his behavior. Perhaps someone has a key to his room. Now, who would have that? Do we have anything? Ooh, we do. Oh, no, wait, that's me. So that's his room. That must be up to his room. Let's go back out here. And... Gomorrah... Wait, no. Oh, was that him just walking away from me? Yeah, so that's him, so I can pick his pocket. Who on earth would have his key? I don't even know how to begin that.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Let's see. I'm wondering. I'm very curious. Who's this? Let's just try to talk to some people. No.
Should've bet we'd kill the fiend's leader.
Nobody. The receptionist, maybe? Like, does she potentially have a key that we could convince her to give us?
Adjusting.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
I need a key to Kachino's room. Do you have one that will work?
Yeah, Kachino's a creep. I'll give you a key for some caps. Hazard pay.
Oh, shit. Okay. 3 sounds better to me, but that ain't gonna work. Strength, 3 out of 8. I bet I could beat you up. I've got a lot of caps, I guess. 300, fine. Ugh, fine.
Fine, here you go. If anyone asks, you ain't never seen me before.
You're literally at the front of the casino. I don't think anyone would believe I've never seen you before. But anyway, so we got that. Probably would have been easier just to steal it from him, but whatever. So, is that the elevators that we want to take or no? No, we want the suites. He's got a fancy elevator. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He's, like, important, I suppose. But where... Oh, it was just the other door, I guess. Oops, sorry. My bad. Around and around we go. This one is the suites. Oh, I guess it just doesn't matter which one you go to. You can just click which floor. Okay. So, that is another is that another elevator? Yeah. Okay, let's check our map. So, out and down the hall. This way. Locked, use key. Cool. Neato. Some interesting ambient sound going on over here. Let's check out... What is this? Restrooms? Just his bathroom. Empty Nuka-Cola bottle, pre-war book. Doubt his journal would be sitting in the bathroom, to be honest, or anything like that, but we're just checking all the rooms. Let's go back out into the main area and up the stairs. Gotta be out here somewhere. How about this? Nope. Okay. Check the room. Carton of cigarettes. Don't need that. Open the dresser. Not that. Desk. How about that? Yes. Okay. I've lost karma. That's fine. I'm not really that worried about it. Oh, I want those. Oops. Okay. So, let's see what his journal says. In our data, miscellaneous... can those go away? Anyway, Kachino's journal. Kachino's journal documents a couple months of Kachino's activities. It contains a detailed ledger describing many of his business deals over the last few months, including the sales of chems and weapons. It is clear at a quick glance that these transactions are his own personal finances, and this is done behind the backs of the Omerta family management structure. He also talks in great detail about many sexual encounters with Gomorrah prostitutes, including Joanna. After nearly every off-the-book sale or sexual tryst, he vows this one will be his last. Okay, so we can go back and confront him about it now. Hello, Kachino, talking to you.
You again? What the fuck do you want?
I found this ledger that proves some of your side business.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
Okay, let's see. This isn't gonna work, but you could say, well, if you give me everything you have, I'll consider making a deal. Is this journal worth 100 caps to you? Do you think the family would like to see this? Why don't you try to take it from me? And I think I'm gonna keep this for a little while. Do you think the family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
Well, what have they been doing? Is it worth 100 caps to you? Try to make up some of my caps that I gave to the receptionist to steal it.
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay. 100 caps, and you help me break up whatever your bosses have planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
Okay, what kind of specialist is Clandon?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
Okay, I have a couple more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
Tell me about this Troik.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Okay, well, I thought there was another option, but
Okay.
it might just be... Yeah, do you know anything about what they're planning?
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Okay, that's all the questions I have for now. I may have more later.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Okay, cool. So let's see what the quest popped up for us here. We can find out what kind of work Clandon does for the family and talk to Troik about mysterious gun shipments. Okay, so let's try... Yeah, we'll do that first. So I think the suites is probably where we're going to find that Clandon guy. Troik sounds like he's probably a little bit lower level if all he's doing is getting the guns. Let's see. So we'll do that. We'll go to suites. Okay, and let's see. Yep, out this way now.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Okay, cool. And this must be him then, right? Oops. Excuse me, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
Yes. Cachino sent me to talk to you.
Cachino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
What do you do around here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
How did you end up with one of the hotel suites?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, that's interesting. He doesn't tell us literally anything. Find out what kind of work Clandon does for the family. I wonder if there's a way we can find out some other way what he does. Empty suitcase. I wonder if, like, he has some sort of journal or something that we can find. Well, it's gross in here. Why is it so bloody? Oh, I guess we should maybe not steal stuff. I wasn't really thinking about it. It's just a soda or whatever, right? Not that big a deal. Interesting. I don't know how else we're supposed to find out what he does. Don't see anything worth taking down here. He's upstairs still, right? Thought that would do something, maybe. Pre-war book, empty desk. Let's see. Is he in here? Ooh, there's like a downstairs. He's asleep. So maybe there is something in here that we can take from him. Let's see. Zora club key. Oh, I've been caught pickpocketing.
Thief! Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
That's it? That's all he does?
Goodbye.
Landon already caught you. Okay. Well, I got some weird key. Not really sure what that does. Let's see. Items. It was... What did it say? Maybe miscellaneous. It was a key of some sort. I don't know. Anyway, let's try to go downstairs and see what's down here. Nothing. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to Rex. I wanted to see if there's anything in that box. Nope, there isn't. Okay, so that seems like a dead end. Not really sure what to do about that. We can go try to find the other guy, I guess. Be our best bet. Troik, or whatever his name was, I think. So, we'll head back to the elevators.
Cons finally got what they had coming. Glad we don't have to worry about them again.
Locked use key. Cool. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I got there with that key that I stole. Okay. Interesting. Is he down here? Is this guy down here anyway? I don't know. We'll see. This is... What is this? Just another part of the casino?
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought.
Let's try this door. Cool. Okay, who are you? You're a bouncer.
Business is good. All the family's got money. Of course, Gomorrah is where the action is.
What do we got in here? Nothing. Oh, yep, there's somebody over here. Okay.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
I didn't say that you did. Cachino sent me to ask you about some guns.
Cachino? Cachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking to help Cachino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
If you don't help me, I'll report your work here to the NCR. Or maybe if I can help you out of your contract with the family. Well, why don't I try to see if I can help him get out of the contract?
More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been doing business with Big Saul, so he's going to be your man.
Okay, let's see what else he
You
has to
again.
say, though.
Make it quick.
What happened with the prostitute?
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
Do you know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
I have a couple more questions about what happened that night.
All right, have at it.
What kind of chems were you doing?
That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
That doesn't sound like enough to get you get you to lose the whole night.
What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that.
Okay. I have some more questions.
All right, have at it.
How did the family find out about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts.
Okay. Let's see what else. I think there was one more. Would you like me to try to get you out of your contract? I think that'll give us the same.
You'd do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done, but you'd be doing me a solid if you would. I've been talking to Big Saul mostly.
Okay. Okay, so let's check out our quest. It sounds a little sketchy. Sounds like they might have set him up. Something about Troik's story doesn't sit well. Talk to Big Sal or look around for some evidence to exonerate him. And then this is still find out what kind of work Clandon does for the family. And talk to Troik about the mysterious gun shipments.
You again. Make it quick.
Did we not already do that? What do you do here?
I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here, having a little fun.
Cachino sent me to ask you about some guns?
Cachino?
No, that's it. Okay. That's it for now.
See ya.
Okay, so I wonder where we can look for proof, but let's just try to find Big Sal, I guess.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
That's a room. I mean, I could get into that room, but let's see. I'd have to break in there. Let's check it out. Let's see what's down here. Looks like something's down this way, based on our little markers. What do we got here? Pool table. Stairs. Let's see. Door wasn't locked, but it was red, like we shouldn't be in here. Nothing is in the desk though. Nothing seems to be on the desk of note. Okay. What about this one? Ooh. Got some fun stuff in here. Let's shut the door. You know, maybe hopefully that makes it so nobody knows that we're in here. Desk is empty, but the terminal, let's try that. Welcome to Robco and oh, yeah, whatever. Let's try to unlock this. Don't ask me how I got that in the first try, but luck, I guess. Okay. If you aren't Big Sal, keep your grubby fucking fingers to yourself. Disengage lock. That must be for the safe. Troy blackmail note. That'll do it. Okay. Show blackmail proof from Big Sal to Troy. Okay, so, shoot, now how did I get back down there? It was this way, right? Yeah. Down here. And then, it was pretty simple, I think. It was just down the stairs. Like, into the very first room down there. And so far, we've been able to get away with nobody noticing that we've been doing all this stuff, so that's nice.
You again. Make it quick.
I found proof of your blackmail.
Well, that motherfucker. What the hell? Damn. Thanks for finding this. This should be plenty of proof to cover my ass if they try to rat me out to any authorities.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the guns the OMERTAS have?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
Okay, how do you get the guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
Okay, I have a couple more questions about the guns.
Okay, try and be fast about it.
What can we do to take care of the guns? Where do they come from?
I've made a lot of contacts over the years. I have some friends back in California that can get their hands on just about anything. Mostly, I've been calling in every last favor I have.
Okay, and a couple more questions.
Okay, try and be fast about it.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Okay, if you don't deploy the thermite yourself, I'll tell the bosses what you've been planning. What is thermite?
Thermite is a mix of rust and aluminum dust. If you add a little heat, a massive amount of heat is spit out. It gives off enough heat to melt through just about anything. It should make short work of the weapons.
Okay, that's it for now. Let's see.
Okay, cool.
So what is it exactly that the OMERTAS are up to anyway? Also, why doesn't this ever go away? Find out what Clarendon does for the family that's still there. Is there a different quest popped up anywhere? Okay, let's try again.
Have you found out anything?
Yeah, so tell me about the guns. And I have some questions about the thermite.
Okay, I know this stuff.
Give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Okay.
All right, let's.
That is all.
See you.
Okay, there's a lot of thingies over here. Okay, so let's go to, across and out of this room, I guess it looks like, maybe? And then from here, we want to go down this way, maybe? Well, that's to the suites. What's this? Oh, this must be the room. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, yeah, this is obviously the room. Oh, what's in here? No, nothing. Place thermite. I don't know which ones. Just random ones, I guess. Not random, but like, I mean, they are random, but specific at the same time, if that makes any sense. Okay. And come back out. And let's see. Shut the door. Nope, not you. Go away. Okay, so we can... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go the other way. So now we can return to Cucino and let him know the guns have been destroyed.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Okay, I destroyed all the guns. Well, I have some questions about the boss's plans.
All right, let's have them.
I spoke to Clandon and I couldn't get anything out of him.
I figured you might have that problem. That guy's pretty much a mystery. I did some asking around about him. On the down low, of course. Turns out the boss's plans are right fucked without him. Killing him would probably work wonders. Just don't let anyone see you do it.
I have more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
Well, actually, no. I have something else to talk about,
you
though.
can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine.
Okay, but no. I need to talk to you.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
What's the next step in breaking up the boss's plans?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Why do they need to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies.
Okay, and what happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
I don't know if I'm convinced about that, but how do we take care of the bosses?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
They are going to expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them.
All right, I'll take care of them. Just give me the word when to start shooting.
Okay. Let's go take care of the bosses.
Hurry and get ready. I'll be waiting for you there when you're ready.
Okay, so Cucino has agreed to take out the OMERTA bosses during a meeting. So let's go ahead and read that whole thing. Go to Cucino when you are ready. I'm ready. But does he have to go somewhere first?
Hey, what can I do? Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready. Just say the word. I suggest doing it
Let's
while
have
I'm talking.
some
Get
words.
the drop on
Take
them.
a seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
Take a seat on the couch, please, so we can have a little talking time.
Okay, I guess we'll try that.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
No idea.
Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die a failure.
As a last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
So, tell me about your plan. Well, this is interesting. Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out. Well, he hasn't told me anything yet.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the Strip, so when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the Strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy, then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the Strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
Oh, well, okay, so this looks like I can try to get them convinced that the other one ratted them out somehow. Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Oh, yep, that worked. Nice. The Strip has accepted me. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Lovely. I took out these thugs. Okay. Search him. Assault carbine, maybe? Sure. Gamora office key. And we could probably take something from him, too. Big Sal's password. I think that was probably for the computer that we already looked into. 12-gauge rounds. I think that's probably all that we need. And I don't think there's really anything else that we need in here. Locked use key. Can we just get out of here now? Is that all it's gonna do? Where is the elevator? Wait. How did we get up here? No, it was over... Ah, here, this way. This is how we got in here. So this will take us back downstairs. Okay, and then...
You know if the pretty lady with you was looking for some work.
Talk to Kachino.
Thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry.
You friggin' better. I'm planning on playing some games. Well, no, I'm not. Okay.
Later.
Okay, so let's go ahead and head back out of the casino, and then we'll check on what it's... I think we checked off another task on Yes Man, and now it tells us that we can tell Yes Man that these guys are to be ignored. Now that we've gotten rid of the bad guys, anyway. Now that we've foiled the OMERTAS plot to assist Caesar's Legion in destroying the Strip for their own personal gain, we've just got one group left to talk to, the White Gloves. To catch the next part of the story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to follow along with the series as we discover more about the citizens of New Vegas, what the different factions want for the city, and what we plan to do about it all. Until next time, I'm Brian Pickle. Thanks for watching.